Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing the top 5 embarrassing moments. I was going to do the top 10 but I couldn't think of any more, so we're doing the top 5. So the first one was when I went to Clacton-on-Sea, literally like 3 weeks ago. Not even 3 weeks ago, I'll say like 2 weeks ago. And then it was when I went into a Chinese restaurant and I asked for Chinese curry instead of chicken curry. I thought you could only get one sort of curry from the Chinese place, and I thought it was called Chinese curry because my mum makes the Chinese curry in a slow cooker and she says we're having Chinese curry today, so I thought that what it was called. I went into the restaurant and they was like, do you mean chicken? And was really confused. I was like, yeah, that's the one, chicken please. But honestly, so embarrassing. And then we have the number 2, in assembly, once in secondary school when we was in a queue to sit down. I was so anxious and I was moving all the seats with my body and everyone said, you know when you have the seats in rows, but they're not like pinned down, like you can move them? Yeah, I was walking and I just kept knocking into them and literally they were all moving. It was so loud and everyone just looked at me. It was so embarrassing. But I don't know what happened. I just felt really anxious that day. And even my cousin Katie was like, hun, what are you doing? I don't know. They just kept moving every time I don't know if I leant into them. I can't really remember. But it was just, yeah, embarrassing. Then we have, okay, this one's a bit personal, but we're going to know. My eyes are really watery, so I'm really tired. I think that might be why. But anyways, we have number 3. During sets once, I farted and it was so embarrassing. The boy I had sex with, obviously, he didn't care because he was just happy he was getting some, you know what I mean? He didn't care. But to me, I was like, that is so embarrassing, like. But it was just in and out and like, then the fart just came, like, embarrassing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go into too many more details because I'm very embarrassed. I'm even embarrassed talking about it, but yeah. I farted once during sets and it was embarrassing. Then we have number 4. In second day when I was in science, I fell off my chair. You know them blue stools you get? I used to always have this habit, right, of leaning back. But obviously on them stools, you can't lean back. If you lean back, you're off. So I leant back and yeah, I fell off the chair. My friend at the time, Yasmin, was like, are you okay? But then Maddie, my other old friend, was just laughing. Like, it was just so embarrassing. But then in science, we did also have a teacher that kept getting concussions because they kept like falling over. We had this boy once called Owen that kept getting the reception there because she was just really bad. Yeah, just not good. Then we have number 5. When I was out with my cousin Kira, she fell down a pothole and my reaction was to nervous laugh, but after I felt so embarrassed. So basically, there was like this hole in like the path and it was in like the grass bit. She was walking on the grass. She fell down, twisted her ankle. She was crying. My reaction was to laugh because like, so I did laugh. But it's just, yeah, very embarrassing. I laughed and then she was like, why are you laughing? Stormed off. And I was like, fuck, I've caused a number here. But I can't help it. Like, there was also another embarrassing. It's not really embarrassing, but I'm going to tell you anyways. Once, me and my nan went to Chinese, yeah? We came back from the Chinese. It was really sunny, so she told me to give her these sunglasses. I gave her the sunglasses. They were blackouts, so she couldn't see. She bashed into a bush whilst driving because we were coming down the little lanes to get to my nan's house. And she bashed into a bush. The whole way home, was wetting myself. I can't help it. In situations where I could potentially die or like something bad could happen, I laugh. I can't help it. It's really bad. Like, there was this one time in driving lesson where like the screen went completely black and so you couldn't see when you were reversing. I was just laughing, not because it's funny, I just couldn't help. My reaction was to just laugh and I literally could not help but laugh. It's honestly really bad, but I do laugh in the most awkwardest situations. And I don't mean no offence to anyone, but I literally cannot help it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please make sure to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.